All right. Now I've talked about my feelings board and connecting with God, how I'm trying to find God and connect with God and speak to God, and all sorts of areas and all sorts of spiritual ways. And I find my way of what I want to do to connect and do prayers and stuff like that, besides just all Father God prayers, right? We can do longer ones, more meaningful ones and stuff like that. And so, what I'm about to do now is I'm still waiting, as the devil likes to fuck around with games and that, to see what I need to do with this connection piece. And forward, lean back. How I'm going to approach it. On how long they should have something. So do unto others to do unto you. What decision should I make for them? As they keep pushing, the devil keeps pushing, keeps delaying, all these things. Just like Bella says. Similar thing that a tarot reader Bella would speak about. And so I'm waiting. This should have already been started on, in fact, on a good positive restart moment. But it rather delay and fuck around. And so what would that mean? Bella would say on the second chance, it means they blow it again. Right? What kind of second chance should they get if they get one? Right? If there's one left. Because if you do things too long, too hard, too fast, too much, like killers killing people, you can't be forgiven. You can be forgiven that you're a killer, but you still have to go through what others feel better to get their forgiveness as well, which is a killer gets executed, right? They get forgiven to the eyes of God. God will forgive them and just go, look, here's another harder test for you later on in your afterlife, right? And so on when it comes to that area. But some devils believe that they interpret the forgiveness really wrong and believe that things should just be forgiven and connect back with them and stuff like that. But there's points where that forgiveness does not come in. There's a point of no return, like a helicopter going for a journey ride, right? And they will talk about a point of no return. But anyway, so I'm about to cut out this piece of wood. So I'm going to use this pot. I need something stable and hard. I've got some old pots with this non-stick that comes off. Highly toxic, isn't it? The non-stick that comes off. So I'm going to convert this into the new, we would call it a waterfall pond cleanup deciding time, right? Piece that I put on my view. That's what I'm doing at this time on my feelings board, right? Until I even finish making up some views for this feelings board, as it's not even completed. But I've got parts that can go with it that I'm doing as I wait, before I do other spiritual pieces. This one needs to be made anyway, and so I'm going to do those pieces and the bits that I can do until I get the resources and the right time to do the rest. Because it's a bit of both in those areas because of certain things that are happening. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to decorate this pot and put a little lip around it. I was going to cut them off. I don't really need a cooking pot. Look, I'm not a witch or anything, and I don't do any mixings or anything. Right? And definitely not yet. That might be a field when it comes to medicines to check out in the future, but I certainly haven't checked it out yet or interested in that area or connecting with that area at the moment. And so I'm going to be cutting out a circle on here and just making a little circle extra border on, which will be good for this piece. It comes down to roughly a little bit bigger than the other piece, so it'll cover right up to the blackness of the CNI viewing of the feeling, and that'll sit on top like that, directly on top. Now there won't be a gap. It's a bit bigger. It allows a little bit of the overflow that I get occasionally with the pump, and the rocks jamming up and stuff like that. And I'll have another lip just in case of the splashes that it gets occasionally as well. And you'll still see the board underneath with a lip hanging out. But have a good one out there and truck along the best you can. And if you have troubles like I've had in my life, just go hide away in your special place and the safest place that you can be if you can. And hope everything dies down or things get better or seen in your behalf so you can become you again. Have a good one out there.